have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks free. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third and short with the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. A play action, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of a loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Team out for the PAT drop. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they'll use the ground game here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game when you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The linebacker shifting around now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Young.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that condition.
Quarterbacks are looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 28 for the first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. When he goes down after a short gain, it's not enough for the first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football to the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That is called by the defense. That's their first and a half. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass. pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's free around the 15. Breaking tackles and going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Edwards. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to run, it's Edwards. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Send the back in motion. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That's reeled in. It's Alexander. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw caught on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know guys are ready to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So can he keep the football and secure the win? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now. They'll start with the 32. And there's the handoff. Got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. So Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the mark.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator. Go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs. And because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.